Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Brenda and welcome. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face using new makeup. If you haven't seen my previous video, I did go to IMATS this past weekend and I bought so many new makeup. So this is a look that I came up with. Actually, I'm not even going to tell you guys. I want you guys to see the video. But I was so anxious to use all this makeup because I just had so much new makeup that I was just so excited to try. Also, guys, please don't judge me. I know Christmas is over and I still have my tree up. I still have this tree up and my little reindeer. But I just got back from Chicago and I'm just living my best life. I'm still enjoying Christmas even though it's 2019. So don't judge me. I am gonna switch out my decorations pretty soon, but I just haven't had time, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just still enjoying my little Christmas decor. So that is why it is up. But if you guys want to see how I created this makeup look, then please keep on watching. So if you guys haven't seen my previous video, I did attend IMATS this past weekend and I bought a whole bunch of new stuff that I can't wait to use. So for this video, I decided to do a full face using a new makeup. I'm so excited to try everything. I've bought a little bit of everything from foundation to mascara to eyeliner to lashes. Anything you could think of, I think I got. Also, I did mention that I was recently added to LURELLA Cosmetics PR list, and if you guys haven't heard of them, I'll link their website down below so you guys can check them out. But I recently discovered them on Instagram and they're amazing. So they were kind enough to send me a few of their products. They did send me this eyeshadow palette. This is a Stay Neutral palette. They also sent me this, it's like a makeup brush set, and this is the Glitz Up Your Life brush set. This is so cute. And they also did send over some liquid lipsticks and some liquid eyeshadow and lashes, of course. So I can't wait to try everything out. I am going to try my best to use all of these products in the video. I want to put as much new makeup on my face as I can. So let's get started on to this video, guys. I'm going to start off with my eyes, and I did get this Morphe eyelid primer. So this is what I'm going to be using on my eyes to prep my eyeshadow. So I'm going to put some on my eyelids, directly on my eyelids. And then I'm just going to blend it out. I'm going to blend it out using this brush. This is the Morphe M173 brush. I always use this brush to blend out my primer just because I think it's very fat. I just feel like it gets in everything and it just works perfectly for this. Obviously it wouldn't be good enough for eyeshadow, so I use it for primer. I did zoom you guys in a little bit more just so you can see exactly what I am doing. But I did already prime my eyelid and I did not set it with any powder. It's just the eyelid primer by itself. The palette that I'm going to be using today is this one by LURELLA Cosmetics, and it's the Stay Neutral palette. And if I open it up, as you can see on the inside, it is full of a lot of warm tone colors, a lot of neutral colors. I love how it has a variety of warm tone colors that you can put on your crease. So we're going to start off with this color right here, and this is in the shade Pumpkin, and we are going to be using that color as our transition color, and I am picking it up with the Morphe E27 brush. So I'm going to be dabbing some on my brush, and I can immediately tell how pigmented this color looks. As you can see, I literally just dabbed it once and look at all that powder that came out. So we're going to just dust off a little bit, and this color is going to go right on top of our crease. So just with that little bit of product that I picked on my brush, you can see how pigmented this color is. I literally haven't reapplied the eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow really went on super nice, super pigmented, and it just blended out so beautiful. So as far as pigmentation, this color looks amazing. A little bit of eyeshadow is definitely going to go a long way with this palette. You don't have to reapply it so much, and you don't have to pack it so much to get a nice pigmentation. Next, I'm going to go in with this color right here, and this is the shade Falling, and I'm going to put it directly in my crease just to darken it up a little more. And I'm picking this color up with my M433 brush, and I'm just going to apply it directly into my crease. So for this color, you do want to make sure you blend it all across the crease from the front to the back. So I do want to darken it up a little bit more. So I'm going to be going in with this color right here, and this is in the shade Oak. And I'm also going to be placing that color right directly into my crease, and I'm using the same brush as well. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease, and I'm going to do a full cut crease using concealer and a flat brush. So now I'm going to go in with this guy, and I'm so excited to be using this. This is the LURELLA Cosmetics liquid eyeshadow, and it is in the shade Glory, and it's just a very nice glittery copper gold color, and I'm so obsessed with this shade. So what I'm doing is I'm using the tube directly. As you can see, it's so glittery, so pigmented already. So far, I really like how this color is looking. The consistency reminds me a lot of the Stila Glitter Liquid Eyeshadows. I feel like this is very similar to those. And I really do like those. So now that we have put that color all over our crease, I'm going to go in with eyeliner, and I'm going to be using this one by Benefit, and this is the new roller eyeliner. I'm so excited to use this. So this liner is like a felt tip eyeliner. You can see it's like very sharp, very nice. So I'm going to be creating a wing eyeliner with this. Going to start all the way from the front, bring it all the way to the back. I really do like how it applied the eyeliner. The pigmentation on this is so nice. It's like a matte eyeliner. It looks like it's drying matte, but it looks so nice. I had no trouble applying eyeliner. Usually when I'm using like a little brush, I have like a hard time trying to perfect it, but this went on very nice. It was very easy and very smooth to apply, so I really like this eyeliner. So now we are going to move on to eyelashes, and I'm going to prep my eyelashes first. I'm going to curl them and apply some mascara. Now we're moving on to eyelashes, and the lashes that I'm using today are also by LURELLA, and they're the 3D mink lashes, and these are in the style Lori. So I'm going to be popping these bad boys on, and I will be right back. So I went ahead and finished off my other eye, and this is what the eyes look like. They're not done quite yet, but almost. So I went ahead and did the lashes, also did the eyeliner. So we're gonna move on to our face now, and I did already prime my face. I didn't buy a new primer. That was the only thing I think I didn't get, but I did use the Benefit Professional Primer to prime, and now we're going to move on to foundation. And the foundation that I'm going to be using today is the Frankie Rose Foundation. This is new to me. I've never even bought anything from this brand before, so I'm very excited to use this. So the shade that I'm going to be using is the shade Olive, and this foundation, it does say that it's a matte foundation. So this is how the foundation comes. I'm just going to like pop this little cap off, and I'm going to pump some behind my hand. The consistency looks very nice. It looks thick. It doesn't look thin at all. So we're just going to blend that into our face, and we're going to use our Morphe M439 brush. So far it's looking very nice. It's blending out very smoothly, and it isn't drying so quick, but you can definitely see that it is matte. The coverage also does look very nice. It looks like a medium coverage so far. So now we're going to move on to concealer, and the concealer that I'm going to be using is a Jouer concealer. This is the new concealer that they just came out with. It's the high coverage liquid concealer, and I bought this one in the shade Creme Brulee. So we're going to conceal our face with this bad boy. So I'm just going to start off by dabbing it under my eye, and then we're going to go down the bridge of our nose, on our chin, and on our forehead. To blend out my concealer, I'm going to be using this little sponge right here, and this is the LURELLA Cosmetics sponge. I wish you guys can feel this right now. It's so soft and so just like cushiony. So we're just gonna go ahead and blend out our under eyes. Wow guys, this concealer looks so beautiful. The consistency of it is very thick, and the concealer itself is very full coverage. Now that I've finished blending my concealer, I'm going to set my under eyes really quick, and I'm using my Laura Mercier Air Powder. And I'm just going to put some on my under eyes, just directly in the under eye, because I don't want this to crease. So I'm going to leave that on for a few, but I do want to go ahead and contour my face. I did purchase the Hoola Contour, and it is this guy right here. This is the contour stick, and I wanted to use this before I even set any of my face, just because I don't want to apply it on top of a powder. So I'm just going to apply some on my cheekbones, on my contour line, yeah, and then on my forehead and on my chin. I'm not used to bronzing my face with the contour sticks, so I'm like kind of scared to use this, but let's see how it goes. So we're just gonna Put some right here. And just a little bit outlining our jawline. Using that same LURELLA sponge, I'm going to start blending it out. And all I am doing is just dabbing it and bringing it up a little bit. So far, it seems like it's blending out pretty nicely. I will say it's not as pigmented as I thought it would be, but it looks very nice. This is just like a very soft and subtle contour for me. I usually like my contours to be a little bit darker than what it is looking right now. But it looks nice. It's blending nice. I just wish it was a little darker. I'm gonna go back really quick and dust off the powder that I had under my eye. So since I do want to darken up this contour, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this palette. This is the Ofra on the Glow palette, and I am going to be using this bronzer up here. This bronzer is the Americano bronzer. I'm just placing this powder bronzer on top of the contour that we already do have, just to intensify it a little bit more. So I actually didn't purchase any new blushes, but I am going to be using this guy right here. It's in the same palette, the same Ofra palette, and this is a blush right down here. I'm going to be picking it up with a blush brush, and this is a blush brush from the Glitz Up Your Life brush set by LURELLA. And I'm just going to dab that on the apples of my cheeks. Before I move on to highlighter, I do want to go back to my eyes and do the bottom half of my eyes. And I'm going to be going back to the Stay Neutral palette and do the exact same steps that I did on my crease on my under eye. I do want to darken the bottom half of my eye, so I think I am going to be applying some black just really close to the waterline, just so it can look very dark and smoky. So now we're going to move on to highlighter, and for highlighter I'm going to be using this palette again. This Ofra palette is so useful. I feel like this is going to be my go-to palette when I travel, and I'm just going to be carrying this all over. So I am going to be using a highlighter from in here, and the highlighter that I am using is this one down here, and this is the highlighter in Rodeo Drive. So we're going to do that, but first we're going to set our face, and of course we're going to use the Morphe setting mist. For highlighter, I'm going to be using this highlighting brush, and this is also from the Glitz Up Your Life set by LURELLA Cosmetics, and I'm just going to be dabbing it into the Rodeo Drive highlighter. But look at how bright this highlighter looks, guys. It's so pretty, so bright. The intensity of these highlighters are just so darn pigmented. I really do like Ofra pigmentation overall. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Ofra has the best pigmentation when it comes to highlighters. I feel like they beat anyone. I just really love the consistency and the brightness and the intensity of the highlighters. It just literally makes your face pops. So I almost forgot to highlight my eyes, and you guys know that I love highlighting the inner corner of my eyes. So I'm going to grab some of that same highlighter and just put some in the inner corner and on the brow bone of my eyes. So I decided to go all out and contour my nose. I was going to skip this step, but I felt like my nose was looking a little too big for some reason. So I went ahead and applied a little bit of contour on my nose, and I am just blending it out with this fan brush. So last but not least, we're going to move on to lipstick, and for liquid lipstick, I'm going to be using this one right here. This one is by LURELLA Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Brave. I really like the color of this one. It's like a very dark, kind of like burgundy color, and I feel like it just suits this look very well. Also, it does match my sweater, kind of. So that is what I'm going to be using on my lips today. I'm not going to be applying any lip liner. I'm just going to be lining my lips with the liquid lipstick itself. So I'm not gonna lie, this is typically not a color I would gravitate towards just because I feel like I don't look good in dark colors. Like, for some reason, I just don't wear like dark colors. I just stick to my nudes. But I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone with everything that has to do with makeup. The more I actually look at it, the more I kind of do really like it for some reason. Overall, I feel like this look looks good put together. I feel like the eyes, the lipstick, I just feel like everything just complements each other very well. So I hope you guys like this makeup. I'm going to say that everything that I have put on my face looks great so far. I'm absolutely obsessed obsessed with the glitter eyeshadow by LURELLA. I feel like the consistency of it is just so nice, and the glitter is not like so clumpy, and it's not getting all over the place. It just literally went on straight to the eye, and it has not moved at all. The foundation from Frankie Rose, let me tell you guys, I was obsessed with the foundation in the first place because the girls at the Frankie Rose booth at IMATS had flawless skin, and I just loved it so much, and every single one of them was wearing the foundation, and now I see what the hype is about. Literally, the skin looks so flawless, so airbrushed. I wish you guys can see it in real life, but it just looks so like nice and smooth. If you guys like this video, then don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up with my videos. And that is all, guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.